What's up, everyone? I'm going to be showing you the new Dokkan Battlefield, and actually on my screen right now, I actually have the list of stages, and it is actually from the DBZ Dokkan Reddit, and it is an amazing community. I definitely would say check it out. Basically, they give you all of I think there's 20 stages, if not a couple extra. I haven't gotten that far. My Japan account is not that great. But I'm basically going to be showing you some basics and what it basically is about and how to play it. And you can see all of the stages here and what you're going to be going through. And so now stage 1, that's going to be Piccolo. So we're going to actually go through that stage now. And so here is the start screen. This is how you get into it. Right where the World Tournament icon is. Boom, right there. And then that is cancel, and you hit the blue button. You can do it 3 times a day. So hit the blue button in the center again, and then you pick your 100 units. So here's your box. Pick all 100 units. Go through them all. Pick whichever ones you want. SRs are actually important here, and they do have a role. And then when you're ready, you're gonna hit. I believe it's the red button. But before I do that, I do want to go over the tips and tricks. Is it? No, nope. Do not mindlessly put units on the Dokkan Battlefield. So, thank you to this Reddit user. He did post this, and basically agility is for movement speed. It's high, so I guess they just move across the board quicker, and you're gonna see that in a second and what that means. Tech, they can attack multiple units. So that you're going to see them right next to each other, and you're going to see them be able to attack them. And we're going to progress this, and you're going to understand this. Hopefully, once I start it up, it's going to be, once I did it about one time, and I was like, okay, I get it. Intellect, high damage against barrier of the enemy. So you kind of want to put them in a field by themselves. You want to get them to the barrier, basically, with no one else in their lane. So I don't know if the lanes have a set path or if they're random, but basically you want to put an intellect to break the barrier down. You want them to be not fighting people. Strength, high attack value, and physical, increase HP, will function as a blocker. And so they go into some of what they feel here. But back to what we want to see here, we're gonna go hit the red button and go right in. And you can see a lot of mine aren't awakened. So here we go. We're brought to here. And they're going to give me a bar on the bottom, which is how much it costs to use that unit there. And you're going to see that 99 out of 100 right now. That number is going to go down. And so we're going to put some of these here. And so tech can attack multiple units. And so you can put your cards down. Put it in the third aisle there. So now they're starting to attack the wall. So if I wanted to attack the wall, physical Gohan is good against the wall. We see Saiyan Rose there going ham on that wall. Throw some people there. So it is not good just to throw your units down, because you need to do stages of these, and you're going to need these units to last multiple stages. And it can get kind of clustery. Vegeta's gonna die. Thank you, General. But now I'm actually at the end of the stage. So to say, actually I need to defend. I don't have any physical here. Just gonna bring these 2 up. Try to fight so you can at least see 2 stages. I just need them to get there. We're gonna throw Gohan in there just so I can finish the stage. Oh, he is. I might actually lose. Try not to send too many units there. Well, I'm just gonna start the fight. Yeah, why not? Start it. You can see physical Piccolo there. I don't know if those units that just stay there that I dropped count or not. This is the first time I just kind of randomly went into there. So he is physical. Looks like I'm going to get a super here. So that is excellent. So it basically leads you right into a fight. So you drop your units on the battlefield, and it leads you right into an encounter. And you do this a lot of times. you do this over the 20 stages that you saw there, and you can see what their ability types are and everything else. So next is Raditz, Tech Raditz. So if you have a good team and you have a good strategy, you're gonna figure out getting those tech units through. And then you get these lovely purple gems. With these lovely purple gems, you can use in the Baba Shop. Now, I'm not sure if you lose them if you keep going. I believe orange button allows you to keep going to stage 2. Red, I guess, allows you to quit out. I don't know if it's a pause or not. There is a suggestion that you can pause it, I guess, for a second to kind of get an idea of what's on the battlefield and prepare your strategy in mind instead of just being overwhelmed. If you need a moment to figure it out as I'm talking here and not like freaking out. So these are a lot of blues coming at me, so techs would be great, although there's a wall. So you can see some of them have 1s, some of them have 2s, some of them have 3s. I'm just kind of getting overwhelmed here. That is based on the bar there at the bottom. I believe there's 10 or so entries on the bottom there, so I'm just going to pause it for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So each of those would cost one of those little pieces of the bar. So if I drop that, one of those 2 on the left there, the 5 and the 6, it's going to take up a lot of my bar, so I can place a lot more units down on the field with these SSRs. That SSR looks like Yamcha, who's technically he's an SSR, but he's a low cost. So you can drop those, which are helpful in this encounter, because then you can drop a lot to help save you. And hopefully this instance, I'm gonna drop a bunch now, just so I can maybe get to stage 3 or 2. And so you can see. So some of my guys are at the wall. Oh, I got Oob. Use tech. And I just keep dropping them down. Alright, so my guys are starting to actually break down. There we go. Now, all of those units, unfortunately, that I used, I might have gone overboard with them. And I don't know if you quit, if you start it before they get to the end, if they will be back in your spot. I think once you've spent them, you've spent them no matter if they make it to the ending or not. So I'm gonna obviously use him and do blue. Well, that doesn't matter. Do best of my ability. Well, he is tech. Oh well. It's like every blue imaginable there besides Trunks. So this is really will help you get the idea of how to play it, and you can look to see what you're going to be going up against. I think that is the most helpful thing, is to know what is going to happen next. Who do you have to worry about? Who's going to whoop you? And it's relatively, once you play it a few times, it's nothing to go oh no, you just gotta try it, and you do need 100 units to do so. But for the most part, it's relatively pretty easy. Even though I might eat my words here. The other 2 times I've done it before, I haven't seen them do a super attack. So maybe he will now, but I said he's not going to do a super attack. Who knows? Oh, he's probably not going to make it. Nah, he's definitely not going to even make it. He didn't make it. This is where I lost last time, because I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention. Look at all those points. We're going to hit the orange button to continue. And I'm going to try the red button next, just to see what happens. If I make it that far. And I also want to see what this orange button is. Ah! Physical units. I believe one of the strategies is to use a lot of physical units. This guy's going ham on the wall. Defend, man. That ninja's got ninja skills. There we go. Oh no, there's so many coming from the top and the bottom. There's General Blue. Yeah, I still suck at this. I'm new to it. And we're gonna make it. What does this button do? Oh, alright, well there you go. I didn't know that button apparently refreshes your units. The more you know. Oh. Now sometimes I see them get defeated very easily. I don't know if there's a certain thing to it. As you can see, I'm just like putting them down and they're just getting wiped out. I don't know if they're weaker before. I think they might need to charge up. I don't know if they have to charge up kind of there for a second to be full power. Just throw a bunch down. Oh, I broke through the wall. But I'm waiting for those other units. I don't think there's anything really left. I'm just gonna wait for them. Is there anybody? So you could actually then, knowing this, you could really bring over some actual good units. You can plan ahead and you can strategize. And so, can I? I'm just gonna bring him over. Let him fly across the screen. Take his sweet time. So it does look like that is a penalization for doing that. And there we go. Now we have those two monsters together. So this would be a decent team, and we'll just pick him. Oh, well, oh. There we go. Really, this is not crazy. So we have Intellect Nappa. Which won't last very long. Won't last very long at all. Yep, that should be it. Let's see it. Oh, let's see the damage. Oh, that's crazy. So I also don't have a lot of them like maxed out or anything like that. So yeah, that was just, he's not, his super attack isn't even high. Alright, so we have that. I've gotten over 1,000 gems, and so it probably tells me if I'm gonna quit out now. Maybe I lose all my gems, I don't know. I guess maybe not. Gems, I got rewards for doing stuff. So many rewards. So I believe you can go to the Baba Shop. Go to the third tab, and that I believe is where you'll see there's a lot of different currencies in this tab. This tab is a nightmare. You do have to scroll down a lot. Yeah, you can see the currency right there. Look at. All right, and so here we go. Here's the card that you would want to get, which is Ginyu. This Ginyu turns into an LR. Whether he's good or not, I would say he links with a lot of SRs, so maybe in this Dokkan mode he would actually be really good to have, considering there are a lot of SR Jaces and Ginyu forces. Jace, Birder, Raccoon, missing one of them, Goldo. So, you know, it's definitely pretty cool. And then there's a way to increase your team cost, and I believe this one here is stamina. So you can or act is stamina. The +5 is storage space, maybe. Yeah, I would say it's storage. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know how to read Japanese, but that's what I can gather from those pictures. If you really want to get an idea and you have Google Translate, you can snap a screenshot, throw it in the Google Translate app, put the picture in there. Maybe I'll do that later, but right now I'm not going to do that. Put the picture in there, and then it will start translate. It'll show you translatable text. You swipe your finger across it, and it will tell you what it says to some kind of translation. Because it works, and I've done it before, and it's pretty cool. So you can see, you can get some Elder Kais. It does look like you do have to get multiple rounds to really make this well worth your while here. There's a lot of stuff in here, and they do look like they have a high cost. But there you go. There you have it. Basically, it's not crazy. Get in, do it, start getting those purple gems, and get that Ginyu and